Does cayenne pepper actually help you burn fat? The answer is actually yes, but there are some more details to understand. The active ingredient inside of cayenne pepper is capsaicin. Capsaicin activates a specific receptor referred to as the TRPV1 receptor. This reduces food intake, as well as does one other very important thing. Activation of the TRPV1 receptor increases the production of catecholamines within the brain, including epinephrine, norepinephrine, and dopamine. Norepinephrine, also referred to as noradrenaline, can bind to the beta-adrenergic receptor located on our fat cells and increase their metabolic expenditure by increasing their usage of fat and increasing their production of a specific protein called uncoupling protein 1. The more of this uncoupling protein 1 our fat cells have, the higher their energy expenditure, because this protein actually works to release energy into the environment as heat rather than creating ATP. Therefore, we are forced to burn more of the food that we eat and more of the fat stored on our body to create the same amount of ATP, thus increasing the metabolic expenditure of our fat tissue. To put into a simple diagram, capsaicin activates the TRPV1 receptor. This stimulates the brain to release more norepinephrine, which increases the metabolic expenditure of our fat tissue. Despite this being a fascinating mechanism of action, what does this actually mean? The consumption of capsaicin may have the capacity to increase our metabolic expenditure by about 50 calories per day, leading to a total weight reduction of about 2.6 kilograms over 8.5 years, or on average about 2/3 of a pound per year. With that being said, through regular consumption of capsaicin, we may desensitize the TRPV1 receptor, reducing the ability of capsaicin and other hot foods to suppress our appetite and increase our energy expenditure. However, understand that in many of these studies, they are using quite high doses of capsaicin in the form of a supplement. For example, this study used 135 milligrams, and on average there's about 2 milligrams per gram of capsaicin and dihydrocapsaicin combined inside of cayenne pepper. Meaning if you were attempting to get this from food, you would need to consume most of this container every single day. Therefore, researchers conclude more studies need to be done to understand the correct dose and dosing strategy of capsaicin, what we can combine it with to aid in weight management, and how we can prevent against our desensitization of its appetite-suppressing and energy-expending qualities. With that being said, cayenne pepper and other things that contain capsaicin can make foods taste better. And if the use of spicy foods like hot peppers, cayenne pepper, and hot sauce makes it easier for you to consume more vegetables and more higher quality proteins, then at the end of the day it's probably a net positive for your diet. But the use of capsaicin from a supplement or from your food likely is not a potent strategy to offset a poor diet. Therefore, if you're in an energy surplus, it likely doesn't matter how much capsaicin you're taking, as you will still inevitably gain weight. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.